I'm first generation student as well as first generation American, so achieving this is a huge achievement for me. Gracias a toda mi familia por el amor y el apoyo que me dieron. Yo le eché todas las ganas del mundo para hacerlos orgulloso.
I guess it's not only my degree, but my family's degree.
I would just like to thank my daughters for inspiring me and motivating me to keep going, to show them that they can do it too.
So I'd like to thank my parents, Amy and Philip. Thank you guys so much. You guys have always been my rock and my anchor. I'm so thankful to have you guys as parents.
I would like to thank my mom for encouraging me to come to college and complete my degree. I am actually the first one in my immediate family to graduate with a degree from college.
I would like to thank my parents, Tina Stoll and Carrie Stoll, for pushing me to finish.
I would like to thank my parents. I grew up without my mom. She passed away in 2010, and my dad passed away 2 years ago. So they were my main drive, and my husband and my mother-in-law, who were there to always help me when I need it.
Primero que nada quiero agradecerle a Dios por esta oportunidad, porque ser la primera en mi familia que obtendrá una licenciatura. Y quiero agradecerle a mis padres con todo mi corazón, porque sé que han luchado mucho para que yo esté aquí hoy. Y arriba, Río Bravo.
First, I'd like to thank God for the many blessings in my life. Second group of people is my mom and stepdad, and my dad and my late stepmother for guiding me and molding me into the man I am today. Last group of people is my wife and children. And there was many times that I wanted to quit, and they encouraged me to keep going, and I'm graduating May 13th with a bachelor's degree.
Just want to say thank you for always pushing me during those times when I was feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, and it just kept me going, so thanks. And I also like to thank Dr. Cooper Sweat for his guidance, because he was very helpful throughout my journey.
Quiero darle gracias a mi mamá y a mi papá por ayudarme. And I also want to give a special shout out to my girlfriend, Anaí, and my friends that I've made along the way for helping me. And I have a professor that I would like to shout out that helped me out a lot. His name was Dr. Lauer, and also Mr. Patrick Cifuentes.
I would like to thank Brazosport College for giving the opportunity to all of its students for the bachelor program. Also would like to thank my family and friends and everyone who was supportive along the way.
Yes, first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to receive this degree. I'd like to thank my wife, my kids, my family, my parents. You know, without them, I wouldn't be here. And also, I'd like to thank my instructors that I've had throughout these 2 years. Everybody from the beginning all the way through the end. Thank you for being there and teaching me what I know now.
I love you, Dr. Joy. You are amazing. Yes, she made English very bearable. I hated English, and she was perfect.
I never thought I would go back to college to get my bachelor's degree, so being able to do it online and take care of my kids and work full-time has been amazing. So just being able to do all that and get this degree has been incredible.
I'm a first-generation student, so I just feel like it's a very important thing for me to do for my family.
I didn't think I was going to do it because of my age. I'm 62, but I did it.
I'm getting the process technology side of applied science, so earning this degree to me is very big because I am a woman and I am going into the industry. So women empowerment, encourage women to, if you want to go out into the plants, do it.
This degree means a lot to me. And it just means a lot to me that I was able to continue to press forward and complete something that I set my mind to.
Earning this degree for me is a big step in my future. I am earning my degree before I was supposed to graduate high school.
I've dreamt of this moment since 2004. I was supposed to graduate, but I was homeschooled, so instead of a typical graduation like most students, this is my first opportunity to wear a cap and gown, and I can't wait to throw that cap in the air and celebrate walking across the stage with my family present.
Earning this degree means I'm able to help people and keep moving forward in that direction, and I just hope that I enjoy what I do.
My favorite memory so far is statistics in Mr. O'Neill's class because it was the first time I understood math.
So my favorite memory is probably dissecting lamb eyes in anatomy and physiology.
My favorite memory as a BC student would have to be during one of the worst years, I would say, in college, which was 2020, and being able to meet with everybody virtually and not feel alone. We were in class one day and we had a break and nobody signed off for lunch. We all took our laptops into our kitchens and to our tables, and we all sat there and had lunch together. And when we did transition back to school, it didn't feel any different. Having them in my kitchen, on my counter, on my laptop, to being in person. And that was by far one of the most moving situations or instances that it all came full circle. I was like, wow, that virtual connection we had was super important through that dark time.
My favorite memories would be that I was able to do my classwork at home and my children were right there. And so if they needed me, I was able to be mommy.
My favorite memory as a BC student was when I first got here and first got back into class, feeling as if it was like I never left. Like once I came back in and going into my first class, seeing the teachers I remember and everything just started clicking. I think that's just a great memory for me because it just made me feel like it wasn't as big of a change and as big of a jump to something different. It was just coming back home, and I love that.
Earning this degree means everything to me. It's such an accomplishment, especially coming from someone who had dropped out of school and ended up going back to school and then finishing college. So it's a major accomplishment.
Earning this degree means to me that I've done all the hard work, I've put in the hours, I've done everything that I could to complete this degree. It took me 6.5 years and I did not stop. Even though there were tons that I wanted to, I didn't.
It means everything to me. It means having a better future. It means providing a better future for my son.
Earning this degree means that I've made it, I've done it. And you're never too old to go back, and I did it.
And I know that this is going to give me the validity that I need. So when I do speak, I have the backing of this awesome school called Brazosport College.
It means getting ahead in life and advancing a different stage in life, growing as a person and just growing in general.
I'm very happy to be graduating. It means that I'm finally getting to fulfill my lifelong goal of being a nurse.
BC has been an excellent home for me. As being a veteran, I felt welcomed here. I've always had every single thing that I've needed.
I really felt that this is the place I should be, and I belonged, and everyone embraced me and encouraged me and wanted me to succeed.
I did start as a dual credit student. My freshman year, I moved here, and then COVID hit, and I was like, I want to graduate a year early from high school. And so I graduated at 17, and the year I'm supposed to graduate high school, I'm getting my associate's degree.
I graduated high school 5 years ago, and I've been chucking away daily for this degree. So it means I'm done, and I'm so excited.
Earning this degree means a lot to me. It's for me to show my kids that mommy can do it, and no matter what the case may be, just keep going, and hopefully this motivates them to just keep going.
I really didn't think I would continue and just keep going, but here I am standing and holding up something that I will be forever to cherish.
I'd like to thank Brazosport College. Brazosport College gave me the opportunity to achieve my goals. With their support, I was able to succeed.
Simply thank you to my family for just being here today and seeing me walk.
I'd like to just thank everyone that's really helped me, family and friends, and I'm ready to start my career.
Big shout out to BC. Thank you for allowing me to come to your campus and study and gain more knowledge so that I may better myself for my future.
Started my journey back in 2018 just to get a certificate, and now I'm on my way to get my Bachelor of Applied Technology degree, and you know, here at Brazosport, and I couldn't be any happier. It's been a long road. I did it, you know. It's been 4 years, and it's been a long journey, and I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Brazosport College graduating class.
Now you may be seated. Starting the day off with a little bit of technical difficulty, but the rest of it is going to be great. Good morning. My name is Vincent Solis. I'm the proud president of Brazosport College. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our 2023 commencement ceremony. Today's activities serve as the culmination of a successful path of study and persistence for our graduates, their families, and their friends. At this time, will you please rise for the invocation given by Roland Hendricks, Brazosport College Board of Regent and pastor of Greater Mount Zion Church in Brazoria. After the invocation, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Macedia Rodriguez, parliamentarian of the Brazosport College Student Government Association.
If you would bow your head, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you today. This is a day that you have made, and God, we're going to rejoice in this day. God, we thank you for Brazosport College, Dr. Solis, his leadership team, the professors, staff. We thank you for these students as they celebrate this milestone in their life. God, we thank you for the family and the friends that have given them support. Bless them on this day and the days ahead. Be with them in Jesus' name. Amen.
Will everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the United States and to the republic for one nation under God, indivisible. Thank you. You may be seated. Good morning. My name is Tracy Watts, and I am the Vice President of College Advancement and Enrollment at Brazosport College. I want to add my personal congratulations to all of the graduates. On behalf of the Brazosport College faculty and staff, I can say without a doubt how very proud we are of you and your accomplishments. It is my privilege this morning to introduce those who are seated here on the platform and also special guests that are in the audience with us this morning. I would like to begin with those here on the stage with the first row of guests behind me on my right and your left. I would like to ask for each person to stand as I call your name, and then you may be seated. I ask that you please hold your applause until all are introduced. Starting on the far end, Mr. Robert Perryman, Chair of the Brazosport College Board of Regents. Dr. Vincent Solis, President, Brazosport College. Representative Cody Vasud, our commencement speaker. Mrs. Ann Bartlett, Vice President of Industry and Community Resources. Dr. Shelley Divany, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Isaiah Schauer, Division Chair, Math and Life Sciences. Dr. Arlinda Montiel, Program Chair, Early Childhood and Education. Now on the upper row, again, starting at the far end on my right, your left, members of our Brazosport College Board of Regents and faculty. Mr. David Sisma, the 2023 Teaching Excellence Award recipient. Mr. Steve Solis. Mrs. Cheryl Sellers. Mr. Roland Hendricks. Mr. Jason Cordoba. Mrs. Jennifer Monacle. Mr. Danny Yates. Mr. Jay Gibson. Mr. Ron Barksdale. Please join me in recognizing our platform party this morning. We have a number of special guests seated in the front row section to my right. These include guests of our platform party, individuals who have a part in the program this morning, and members of the Brazosport College Foundation Board of Directors. Please join me in recognizing our special guests. And now at this time, We'll just go to the other mic. So at this time, please welcome Ann Bartlett to the podium. She has the honor of introducing our commencement speaker this morning. Mrs. Ann Bartlett.
Thank you, Tracy. It's my privilege to introduce our 2023 commencement speaker, Representative Cody Vasut. The Honorable Cody Vasut represents House District 25, comprised of southern and western Brazoria County. He currently serves as Vice Chair of the Business and Industry Committee and member of the Judiciary and Civil Jurisprudence Committees in the 88th session. Cody is an 8th-generation Texan and 5th-generation resident of Angleton, where he grew up around the dinner table at his grandfather's house, learning about local issues and the ways his parents and extended family were serving their community to address them. Cody took their example to heart and has devoted himself to serving his community to ensure that it remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Cody graduated summa cum laude from Texas A&M University with a BBA and an MS in management. He was honored to serve as the 37th Speaker of the Student Senate his senior year. Cody went on to graduate summa cum laude and valedictorian from the University of Houston Law Center with a Juris Doctorate. For more than a decade, he has worked as an attorney, representing a variety of businesses in oil and gas, personal injury defense, employment, and theft of trade secret litigation across the United States. Cody previously served as president of the Brazoria County Bar Association and as a Texas Bar Foundation Fellow. In 2011, Cody founded a college ministry, Revive, which has ministered to hundreds of young adults at Brazosport College and across the area. In 2016, he was elected to serve on the Angleton City Council. On council and in the legislature, he is known for his transparency, deep inquiry into issues, and common sense approach to solving problems. Cody and his wife, Kate, have 2 daughters, Sparrow and Lily, and 1 new son, William. They attend the Second Baptist Church in Angleton, where Cody serves as a lay preacher and drummer in the praise band. Please help me welcome to the podium Representative Cody Vasut.
Well, good morning. If you'll indulge me, I like to start every speech with a tradition we have at A&M. I'm going to say howdy and you say howdy back. How about that? Howdy. There we go. You did it right the first time. How many of in our graduating class today are thinking about going on to A&M? Anybody? There we go. We got a few Ags in the audience and a few Ags in the graduating class. So while I graduated from Texas A&M, I attended and love Brazosport College. And I hope everybody in this room realizes what an amazing institution Brazosport College is. You know, I completed my core curriculum right here about 20 years ago, and this place has changed quite a bit since then. You know, back then my economics and accounting professor was Mr. Payne. I think maybe many of you still had him, and I hope you enjoyed his class just as much as I did, but there's a lot that is different here. For one thing, the building we're in right now wasn't here 20 years ago. Neither was the Clarion or the Sadler Complex or a host of other facilities that each and every one of you have benefited from. We didn't have a baccalaureate program or a catalyst program for those in high school to be able to get their diploma from high school and their associate's degree within 1 year of graduation. I would have loved to have been able to do that. We didn't have significant scholarships available that many of you have benefited from, nor did we have a host of other things. I just wanted to start out with that to remind you to not take it for granted what a privilege it was to attend Brazosport College. Today, Brazosport College is an economic engine for Brazoria County. Share with you a few little known facts. Did you know that Brazosport College supports directly or indirectly over 1,900 jobs and over $250 million in economic activity? For every $1 that you all spent on your school here at Brazosport College, you have increased your earning capacity at least 5-fold. And for every $1 our taxpayers in the room have spent on Brazosport College, our economy has gotten twofold back. It's a wonderful investment. It's a great place to come to. But none of this would be possible without the innovative leadership and dedication of both the administration at Brazosport College and each and every one of your faculty and staff that you had the honor to get to learn from. So I want to start off with the first thing for you today. Please join me in thanking the administration and faculty and staff of Brazosport College for investing in your future. You know, it's not easy being a college professor. Maybe in this modern day and age, I'm going off script a little bit. I always like to do that. I'm in the legislature right now. We're in a legislative session. And I want to tell you something. There may be those that want to take away tenure from faculty, but I am not going to abolish tenure of faculty. I'm going to protect your ability to have freedom of thought. The academic process works. It's important. Rest assured, I'm not going to let that happen. Second thing, I talked about all of these benefits that you've had at Brazosport College, like the Catalyst program. These have been available to you because of the partnership with Brazosport College by the state of Texas. And I've only been your state rep for 2 terms. My predecessor was a firm advocate for Brazosport College, and rest assured I will continue to be a firm advocate for you. This session, we're going to fully fund the Catalyst program. We're going to rework the funding formulas for community colleges to make sure that we've set them up for success into the future. We're definitely going to do that. We're going to make sure Brazosport College remains a great institution. It was, absolutely. I stress all that to say this. You made a wise choice coming to Brazosport College and getting your degree from here. Your parents, thank you. Because I tell you what, the degree you have gotten from Brazosport College is going to set you up for success at a far less cost than going straight off to a 4-year university. That's what I want my kids to do, is to come here to get their 2-year degree before going off to a 4-year. I think it's the wise financial choice, and I think you've set yourself up for success. I thought a lot about what else I would tell you today. Look, most of you are not going to remember me, may not remember what I say. So the only thing I thought I could do is impart upon you a challenge of what to do right here, right now, today. And that challenge is this. I want you to reflect on a few things, and I want you to act on a few things right now. In a moment, you're going to come up onto this stage, and you're going to get a college diploma. I've got them stacked right next to me. There's quite a few, which is wonderful. That diploma is a physical representation of the hard work that you have put in at Brazosport College. College is not easy. Anybody thought that your degree was just easy? No. How many of you worked more than 20 hours a week while you were in college here at BC? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, applaud that, because that's a wonderful thing. When I was at A&M, I had a part-time job. I would call people up and try to sell them Aggie athletic scholarships. And sometimes I would try to give them away for free and people wouldn't take it. I learned a lot being a telemarketer. Anybody love telemarketers? Right? I learned a lot about rejection being a telemarketer at Texas A&M. But I only worked a few hours each week. You have my immense respect for the fact that you have managed to get a degree from Brazosport College while working almost full-time. That's a wonderful thing. So when you see that diploma, reflect on how much time you had to put into this degree and how difficult it was. Reflect on it for this reason. You can accomplish excellence if you work hard, and you've proven it. The degree is proof in the pudding, so to speak, that you know that you can accomplish it. I want you to think on that today when you hold that diploma. And then I want you to act on that. Every time that you see your diploma, I want you to remind yourself, I have worked hard, I have accomplished excellence, and I can again if I continue to work hard. Many of you are going to go off to a 4-year degree or another institution. Many of you are going to go straight into the workforce. Many of you are going to go into a second career. Brazosport College has such a diverse population, and it's a wonderful thing.
But no matter what you do, you will not excel unless you work hard. Reflect on that today. Act on it tomorrow. The second thing I wanted to remind you about is that achieving your degree and all the hard work you put in would not have paid off without the support of your friends and your family. Many of them sacrificed to pay for your college. Many of them sacrificed to bring you into this world. We've got Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. Remember that without your mama, you would not be here. So make sure that you thank her and love her and cherish her. I remember back when I was in law school, my grandmother, a sweet lady, my mom's mom, she would pray for me, she would call me, she would encourage me. She was at my law school graduation, and shortly thereafter, she got dementia and forgot who we were. So some of the last memories I have of my grandmother are around the time of graduation. And I cherish those memories. I cherish them. The photos that we took, the lunch that we enjoyed, the conversations that we had. You never know what tomorrow holds, but you know you've got your family and your friends with you here today. So I strongly encourage you, after you complete this ceremony today, go up, hug the next of your family, tell them that you love them, take photos with them, enjoy the time and celebration together, because you never know whether you'll have this moment again. That's the second thing I want to leave you with. The third thing is you would not have been able to be at this college without the support of the community. There are taxpayers in this room that support this college, both with their property taxes in southern Brazoria County and every single one of us with our state sales tax. That's a wonderful thing. It's allowed you to achieve a degree in a low-cost way because the community decided that making sure we had an educated populace was important. So I want you to think and reflect today. What are you going to do with your degree? Are you just going to go off and make money? Are you going to be a productive citizen? Are you going to give back to the institutions that you have benefited from, your schools and Brazosport College? I would expect that the Brazosport College Foundation would appreciate your continued financial support, right? And I'd encourage you to do that. People have invested in this institution. Pay it forward. Think on that today. Act on it tomorrow. Last thing I want to leave you with is that this microphone, guys. Last thing I want to leave you with is this. A degree opens up a pathway for you to earn more, do more, and continue to excel. Many of you are going to go start a career, and you're going to have an opportunity to do well if you continue to work hard with the support of your family and the support of your community. You're going to achieve great things. You're going to make some money. I hope you're wise in how you spend it. But I think a lot about, in these moments, in these ceremonies, that we ought to reflect on what is the purpose of all of this? What's the purpose of getting a degree? Yes, it opens up pathways. Every decision you make sets you further and further towards the goal. But it doesn't matter so much what you achieve, but how you do it. You see, Germany in the 1930s was a very, very educated populace. But we all know what happened in World War II. It doesn't matter how educated you are. It matters how you act, what you believe, and what you value. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the direction of your life. Is your life solely going to be about money, about doing well in business? Or is your life going to be about loving others, respecting others, and caring for others? I'm reminded of a few things. One, in my faith tradition, and I know we have people of various faith traditions here, but we prayed earlier, so I feel pretty comfortable saying this. The Bible teaches us that, for what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? Achieving success academically and in your career, making money, is not the end-all, be-all. That certificate that you will cherish will one day burn. That job you hold will one day no longer be yours. but your soul is eternal. What is your priority in life? Think on that. I'm also reminded of a quote from Charles Dickens, his 1843 novella, A Christmas Carol. A wealthy grouch of a man named Ebenezer Scrooge. How many of you know Ebenezer Scrooge? You've heard this story. He's confronted by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. They confront him to try to save his soul and right him on his way. The first to come to visit him is the ghost of his former business partner, Jacob Marley. Jacob was in chains of cash boxes and ledger books. He was lamenting that though he was wealthy, he had failed to live a good life. Scrooge responded to him and said, "But you were always a good man of business, Jacob." "Business," cried the ghost, wringing his hands again. "Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business. The dealings of my trade were but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business." I want to congratulate you for graduating from Brazosport College and encourage you to continue to succeed. But I want you to always remember that all of these things you accumulate in life are but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of your business, which should be bettering mankind, fearing God, honoring your government, and loving your neighbor. That's what the Bible commands. That's what I want to encourage you to do. Because in this life, material possession matters not. What matters is what we do, what we value, what we believe. Congratulations to each and every one of you on your success. I wish you continued success in the future. Thank you all for being here to support them. Join me in congratulating them on their graduation, and let us all continue to make sure that mankind is our business. God bless you, and God bless Texas.
Representative Vasoot, thank you for your words of wisdom to our graduates and their guests. And graduates, I congratulate each one of you for your accomplishments, and I am certain that as you go forward in your future endeavors, that you will maintain the same standards of performance which have brought you here this morning. Will the candidates for the associate's degrees please rise? President Solis, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates will have fulfilled the requirements of Brazosport College in the state of Texas for the designated associate's degree and recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the authority granted by the Board of Regents of Brazosport College and the laws of the state of Texas, I hereby confer on each of you, upon successful completion of all requirements, the designated associate's degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining to thereto. It is now time to officially move your tassel from the right side to the left side, a tradition which signifies this most important milestone. You may be seated. Now will the candidates for the associate degree come forward so that the Brazosport College Board of Regents Chair, Mr. Robert Perry, may represent your degree.
Vice President Scholar, Associate of Arts, Stephen Chapa, magna cum laude. Tyler Lamar Trim, cum laude. Associate of Arts, Andrew Martinez. Maceria Rodriguez. Associate of Arts in Teaching, Zaida Lozano. Alonso. Yaritza Cornier. Nakisha Shaylin Franklin. Kayla Renee Gutierrez. Jada Danae Harris. Leah Nicole Jackson. Lily Ann Larson. Christina Lewis. Elisa Medina. Ariana Lee Myers. Emily Ann Owens. Alexia Allison Simiski. Keisha Smith. Jamie Willette Larson, cum laude. Mariali Valdez, magna cum laude. Jordan Lee Wright, cum laude. Associate of Arts, Haley Aguñaga, cum laude. Keonti LaShondra Butler. Liliana Asanez Cantu. Frank Carmona Jr., cum laude. Lillian Ray Carr, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Danielle Catney. Lily Annette Cole, magna cum laude. Adelaide Davidson. Mario Rolando Diaz Jr. Justin Dodson. Summer Brooke Dahl, summa cum laude. Julissa Odales Echartea. Giovanna Garcia. Olivia Gately. Dina Leticia Gomez, cum laude. Elisha Gonzalez. Kimberly Gonzalez. Amy Michelle Gregory. Kiera Shantae Hall. Mary Elizabeth Rubio Hernandez, cum laude. Leah Claire Hickerson. Mindy Louise Huckabee. Shaden Naomi Rain Hyatt, cum laude. Gabrielle Rianne Johnson. Victoria Charlene Johnston. Alexis Leanne Jones, cum laude. Bridget Ann Loring. Carla Lucas, cum laude. Daniel Macedo Jr. Amaury Yvonne Madera Lopez, cum laude. Madison Marie Mann. Julissa Alaida Marroquin, cum laude. Alexandra Estraca Martinez. Juliana Nicole Martinez, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Page Mayo, cum laude. Samantha Delane McKnight. Rosa Isela Mesa Cabrera. Jody Elizabeth Montelegre. Alexis Ann Montemayor. Ashley Motley. Haley Elizabeth Mumper, magna cum laude. Isaiah James Pettis. Michelle Elaine Petaway, cum laude. Amy Ton Pham, cum laude. Kenya Valise Pinckney. Maylin Serin Polston. Juliana Ramirez, cum laude. Charday Nicole Randon, magna cum laude. Brandy Erin Reeder, cum laude. Alondra Reyes. Simon Rios Jr. Giovanni Robles. Asia Michelle Rodriguez. Gael Salinas. Lynette Salinas. Priscilla Alexis Sanchez. Luis Anthony Saucedo. Nicholas Edward Saucedo. Joshua Savoy. Carrie Amanda Joy Sherg, cum laude. Kara Lynn Shannon, cum laude. Brooklyn Love Short. Ramona Simple. Aubrey Drew Turner, cum laude. Elizabeth Juliana Villegas, cum laude. Joshua Waltz. Phoenix Grace Wisenand, cum laude. Michaela Alexia Williams, cum laude. Monique Williams, cum laude. Grayson Winters. Nicole Renee Woodard.
Receiving the Associate of Science degree, Eberth Eliezer Acevedo, cum laude. Reagan Alvarez, cum laude. Rachel Marie Anderson. Josue Areca, magna cum laude. Alexis Ayala. Anissa Ale Belmares. Benjamin Augustus Broadway, magna summa cum laude. Lorena Araceli Bruning, magna cum laude. Enrique Santiago Buenteo. Cassandra DeCali Cantu, summa cum laude. Sierra Dene Cantu, cum laude. Adriana Chavez Murillo, cum laude. Farah Lynn Cooper. April Lynette Cruz. Victoria Marie Duarte. Adriana Duran. Ashlyn R. Eby. Isabella Grace Flores. Jessica Aline Genoway. Jenna May Goins. Erica Gonzalez. Sebastian Estacio Granados. Mark Anthony James Gray. Jose Inez Gale, cum laude. Colby L. Hall. Julissa Hernandez. Noel Hernandez Jr., magna cum laude. Perla Stephanie Hernandez. Callista Faith Houchin, magna cum laude. Jesus Huesca Jr. Madeline J. Kennedy, summa cum laude. Ariana Leja. Brooklyn Demi Nicole Light. Kendra Desiree Lopez. Brandy Nicole Martin. Brianna K. Medina, magna cum laude. Hassan Khan Mahmood, cum laude. Alexander P. Orschlin. Denise Perez Jimenez. Lesiam Ramos Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Josue Humberto Renteria, summa cum laude. Nilda Beatriz Reyes, cum laude. Patricia M. Richardson. Gustavo Rodriguez. Monica Yvette Rodriguez. Tanya Guadalupe Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Tanner Riley Ross, summa cum laude. Johnny Santiago. Chelsea Nicole Sills. Devin Antonio Silva. Lawrence Trent Sophia. Kimberly Alexandra Torres. Landry Marie Tracy. Arisa Cristina Trevino. Mariah Therese Trevino, cum laude. Ashley Nicole von Bargen. Mangan A. Walling. Blaine Witten. Martin A. Zuniga Jr. Jessica Christie Goff, cum laude.
Family and friends of today's graduate, thank you for being here this morning to share this celebration with your special graduate. We recognize the importance of your support, not only today, but also throughout the entire educational process. So on behalf of all the graduates, a heartfelt thanks. Graduates, let's give your family members a big round of applause. Graduates, along with the support system of family and friends, there are also other people who have played major roles in your success. The strength and quality of any college educational program is in its faculty and its staff. These are the men and women who have dedicated their professional lives to students, the learning process, and the principles of helping people achieve success through education. At Brazosport College, we are blessed with an outstanding faculty and staff. I would ask that they please stand and be recognized, and that you join me in acknowledging their contributions to your education. Faculty and staff of Brazosport College, please rise. You may be seated. Class of 2023, on behalf of the Board of Regents and the faculty and staff of this institution, I offer my sincere congratulations to all the graduates gathered here this morning. You have worked hard to achieve this goal, and we commend you on your effort. We wish you the best in all your future endeavors, whether they be transferring to another college, entering the job market, or other ends. Always remember that at Brazosport College, this is your alma mater and your college of choice. With the class of 2023, please stand and turn and face the audience and our guests for one last round of applause. Graduates, you may be seated. As we close out this ceremony, graduates, I want to leave you with one bit of advice. Remember that the future is not about what happens to us, it's what we make of it. So go out and change the world, and keep in mind that everything that you learned at BC is going to take you to great places. Now, as we close out, we ask your help with this last part. We know that everyone is anxious to get up and meet with your graduate, but audience, please remain seated until the recessional is complete and all the graduates have left this room. Families and graduates can meet after the recessional in the lobby. Thank you so much for being here.